All right, so let's hop right into it. I got some really good information today that has been really bothering me for a while, trying to figure it out, been digging deep, trying to uncover some information on this. But I want to do this first. If you have not became a member for my channel, I'm pretty sure you see videos that are locked behind memberships where I'm giving some really, really good Easter eggs for NBA 2K26. And of course, when the season starts or when NBA 2K26 comes out with the new seasons, I'm going to be giving away some real good exclusive information and data. So again, if you want to get information early, become a member. You'll be able to watch all of these videos on NBA 2K26, the news, information. You'll be able to watch all that early before anybody else. It'll be days before the general public will get into information. So of course, when NBA 2K26 comes out, that will also be very clutch to be able to know about a particular build, jump shot, whatever. By just becoming an exclusive member, we're getting my information and data early than anybody else. Okay, so if you want to be a part of that, links in the description. But now let's get to this video. All right, so one thing that's been bothering me, and I've been really digging, trying to figure out what the hell this is, man. And that is on this VCR, which some of y'all probably don't know what that is, a VCR where it says play 2K26, but right above it, it says Hoop Vision, okay? Now, when I saw Hoop Vision, and I couldn't make out what was beside it, right? But it's Hoop Vision. And you got a couple ways you can go about this, okay? You have Hoop Vision, and then on the cassette tapes, you have basically everything for NBA 2K26. And so my guess is that you're just not gonna put these tapes and have Hoop Vision right where the tapes need to go, and not say Hoop Vision will have some type of effect on every single aspect of the game. So for me, it's safe to say that Hoop Vision is gonna be something obviously like Pro Play from previous 2Ks. It's gonna be a new system that's gonna affect everything as far as what we do. Now, the big kicker though is, what the hell is Hoop Vision and what could it potentially mean? Now, along with doing a deep dive within ChatGPT, because you know ChatGPT being everybody's servers, knowing some stuff. And the general consensus that I've gotten is that it is going to be improvements to a player's ability to see and react to the game, particularly on offense. Okay, so I'll say that again. It is basically going to be improvements to a player's ability to see, S-E-E, like see, and react to the game, particularly on offense. So that right there rose my eyebrows raised on that. I was like, okay, all right. So tell me more. You know what I'm saying? Tell me more. So again, you know, what I'm gathering from this is that it is an understanding and exploiting opponents' defensive schemes and tendencies. This could mean smarter AI opponents who adapt to your play style, forcing you to make quicker decisions and rewarding better basketball IQ. Now, this seems like more of a my career thing, right? Because this is not a park thing that we are, you know what I mean? So that right there is not really in my realm of care about. I don't really care because I don't play my career. I mean, you know, like I don't play CPUs, but it says this could mean smarter AI opponents who adapt to your play style, forcing you to make quicker decisions and rewarding better basketball IQ. Now, we all know last year when someone quit, the AI was pretty damn good. They weren't as good as previous 2Ks. I felt like in 2K25, especially in the rec, the AI would miss a lot of open shots, and I'm kind of a proponent of they need to hit every single shot they open, because if it's not, people are just not going to play, you know, that particular AI. But that's a whole nother video. But if this is true, okay, where the AI will adapt to your play style, forcing you to make quicker decisions and rewarding better basketball IQ, that's a W. Okay, I felt like AIs were already overpowered defensively anyway, but you know, I'm feeling like, you know, that might be something for the My Career guides that can help. But there's also more to this hoop vision. And this one is very important to me. It's executing passes effectively. The revamped passing system emphasizes more realistic trajectories and speeds based on pass type, requiring better timing and decision making to thread the needle between defenders and utilize new lead passing mechanics. Okay, now again, don't get me started on passing. Okay, I feel like passing has always been an issue in 2K, and by speaking to some of the devs, they know it's hard, but it's very difficult to do something with the passing aspect, because you know how it is. You can do a couple things, right? You can do it to where you pass and the ball goes through the person, and then that's just like frustrating everybody. But then it's like individuals want to have control, so then they gave control to where you hold triangle and circled, it's like a lob pass. If you hold the pass button, it's going to be a lob pass. If you double tap it, it's going to be a bounce pass. Like, they give you all of that aspect. A lot of people don't use that, and that's perfectly fine. But I think the big one that a lot of people have is just, why when I press X on a fast break, it hits the guy in the back of the head, you know? And it's very difficult to tell, I don't know. Like, I'm not a dev to be able to say like, yo, like, I want you to pass the ball like this, not like this. You see what I'm saying? You got to tell the game what to do. So a lot of individuals don't do that. But when you're saying trajectories, I'm already thinking like, well, what does that mean then? Like, is everything just like, if I'm on a fast break and I press X, it's going to immediately give a better pass animation than we've had in previous 2Ks? Because I'm telling you right now, I'm open to anything. Lead passing mechanics, right? Utilize new lead passing mechanics. That sounds great too. Anything with passing that can be fixed, I'm all for it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like passing has been very frustrating in NBA 2K. We know about, once you get the defensive rebound, you get ripped, but sometimes you get the rebound and you try to throw it down court, and no lie, we all know this, your player will do like an underhand pass to throw the ball across the court, like all the way down the court. You're like, why would you throw it that way? Or if you're being double teamed and instead of throwing the ball above their head, right, they try to throw it like a chest pass, and of course you're double teamed. Why are you doing a chest pass? Duh, of course it got deflected, right? Someone's cutting to the basket. You see them cutting to the basket, you press X and it hits your defender right in the face. You're like, dog, really? Like, why do I have to do all the thinking? And again, some of y'all in here, especially you sim players, nah man, you supposed to press hard down on X and he will lob it over his head. I know that, but a lot of us ain't really trying to do that, right? A lot of us just want to just press X, keep it moving. And if that is going to be the case with this new hoop vision, then I'm 100% all on it. And then another one is reading, reacting to off-ball movement and screen situations. Now this right here is very complex. And again, like I said, this is still me digging and asking around, but it says improve player movement and ball physics, as well as enhanced off-ball bumping, making it more challenging to navigate the paint and fight through screens, requiring better anticipation and positioning. Now, if you go look back on the roadmap, we did read that, right? Y'all remember, if you go back and you look at the roadmap, and I'm gonna pull it up right now, it says new tools for offense and defense. It says get ready to evaluate your game and fill the post of the pros with new moves that empower you with deeper control in the post and more control and customization over how you attack the rim, look down the paint and stay in perfect position with improved player-to-player contact on the floor and in the air, with improved footwork and defensive counters for a truly competitive experience. So then that goes back to, all right, so what they're saying is it's improved player movement and ball physics. So this is what's talking about the hoop vision. And it says, as well as enhanced off-ball bumping will make it more challenging to navigate the paint and fight through screens, requiring better anticipation and positioning. And listen, man, this is where things get really muddy when you're trying to worry about, this aspect, because I was very frustrated this year going to the paint, with attacking the rim. I was extremely frustrated. People spamming square, ripping these slashers, because I had a slasher. I'll go to the paint, I get ripped all the time in the paint. The far as the contact of going to the basket, you get knocked out of your animations too much. Or you try to do a contact dunk, it doesn't even activate, it puts you in a layup. And I'm like, listen, I don't care if it's a dumb decision or not. If I'm trying to do a contact dunk, just let me do it. If let me miss it. Like, I'm cool with that. But if I press up, down, just put me in a damn animation. You see what I'm saying? So if that is true, and this is what it is, and this is what's happening, I'm gonna have to sit back and wait and see how this actually pans out. Because once we start doing that, remember how in the park, man, park was like less fouls were called, people were getting knocked out of the air. So if this is all gonna be improved, the off-ball bumping is dope in my opinion, okay? The off-ball bumping, I'm cool with that, you know, preventing people from doing those back doors. But again, holding your position in the paint, I just don't know. I don't know how much more animations and defense we truly need in the game. I feel like there was enough already that was hindering like offense. I want things to be a little bit more open and flowy. Obviously, I've been a huge advocate for bigger courts and just having, you know, a real one-to-one model of a player to the court. And I feel like if you do that, it will just allow more isolation. It will allow more space and not all of this clunkiness that you can get sometimes in the paint, especially it's seen in Pro Am and Rec. There's a reason why everybody has to do 5 out, because there's not enough space on the court, right? But we all know in the NBA, there is tons of other ways of running offense, but the reason why 5 out is the most effective is because there's not enough space. Again, that's another video, but again, so it says essentially Hoop Vision refers to more realistic and skill-based offensive experience in NBA 2K26, where players are rewarded for their ability to read the court, make smarter decisions, and execute precise actions and enhance dribbling, passing, and movement control. So it seems like, again, like I said, Hoop Vision is going to be very all-encompassing of something like how Pro Play was really big with on like encompassing of all animations and dribble sigs and animations. It seems like Hoop Vision is going to be the other aspect. It's not about dribbling animations. It's just all about how everything's interacting together. But I'm very curious for y'all to, you know, give me what y'all think about this Hoop Vision. You know, what do y'all feel like Hoop Vision is? What have y'all been hearing? What y'all been, you know, listening to and figuring out? Or does the Hoop Vision that I've been told and I've been assuming and I've been looking up, does that sound like something you're excited about, or if it's an L? But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Dimmy. I'll be back really soon with the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.